Well, Deb Phillips, otherwise known as NASCAR Dave, you said the milkmaid. I tried calling in, and I did not see the calls inadvertently in the 9 o'clock or early 10 o'clock hour. But we have Deb on the phone right now. Good morning, Deb. Thanks for calling in.
Good morning, Marshall. How are you?
Not too bad. A lot better. Yesterday morning was a little windy and cold, but today it's okay.
So, it's better than sub-zero weather.
It is, which of course we've had, of course, this winter. Now, Deb called in because she's got some stuff to talk about. First of all, you have FFA info from contests that were held yesterday. Why don't we get on to those first?
Okay, yesterday at the Sissy Mountain High School was the FFA district contest held. There was over 100 kids from 9 different schools in the district participating in various contests. And we had one student from Pine Plains, Maggie Riley, who placed third in senior extemporaneous speaking, and she will move on to sub-states. And that will be held March 16th at Unadilla Valley.
And March 16th isn't that far away, though, even though we're here in February. Now, you've got some interesting information, once again, about something that I became aware of with my good friend Dave Teeter. We used to go out there and have some fun all the time, and that is the 28th Annual FFA Farm Toy Show and Auction, which is coming up not that far away, less than about a month away on March 16th.
This is one of our big fundraisers. It's going to be March 16th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Sissy Mountain High School in Pine Plains. Admission is $3. Kids under 5 are free. There'll be door prizes. Lunch will be available. And there's a pedal tractor pull at noon when it's nice to see all the little kids participate. And my grandson will be participating for his 3rd year. And the kids get prizes, and that's always very well attended. And there's vendor tables that are available for $15 until February 22nd. After that, they're $20. And show tables are free. We have a lot of people that just come and exhibit their collections. And vendors come from all over New York State, so it's a big gathering. And for further information, you can contact John Bodel at 845-868-7515. And our auction starts at 2 o'clock. We have, again, the Lost Luther providing his services free of charge. Consignments and donations are always welcome for the auction. And then, again, that starts at 2 o'clock.
So that's Saturday, March 16th. That is the annual toy show. And what I love about that is that when I used to get there with Dave, going around to the different show tables and other tables really was interesting. And I actually picked up, you don't have to, folks, there's lots of great memorabilia and lots of knickknacks on these tables that appeal to people of all ages.
Yes, and some of the vendors, they have antique farm toys that are, pretty interesting to look at because they're quite old. And there's also displays that people do for contests. They're farm displays. There's different categories, and they get judged as well. So that's pretty interesting to see the creativity that these people put into these displays.
It's funny. Dave Teeter, I'm pretty sure was a Farmall guy because I got an award once from him. It's a Farmall tractor, but at that event, at one of those shows, he bought me another Farmall tractor. So I think that proves the fact that he's a Farmall guy.
Yes, it brings out a lot of the big boy tractor enthusiasts.
Well,
it's not just kids; it's a lot of the adults.
Well, that's what I found about going there, and you're right about the displays. When I was in high school, we used to make displays for projects for schools, and they were well done. But some of these projects and some of these displays that are put out for show are really, really amazing. What the students and what the people do.
Yes, I was a judge one year, and it's pretty hard to decide, which one is better over the other because they're all different and so much creativity put in them.
Well, so once again, let's go over the last what you just had, the info from the contest. The local winners yesterday for the FFA.
Is Maggie Riley. She placed third in the senior extemporaneous speech contest. She will move on to substates, which will be held March 16th, which is the same day as our toy show, and that will be held at Unadilla Valley.
What's interesting about that is I once was a judge in the FFA speaking contest where they presented things, and I'll tell you, it was hard to pick a winner because everybody was so well prepared and well versed.
Yes, I've been a judge several years now for the Junior People in Ag contest, and yesterday it was really hard to decide, who was going to be better over another.
Yeah.
They were all so good, and even for first-year kids, which they're usually pretty nervous and, they don't speak too loud, but these guys were all great.
Yeah, they all know parliamentary procedure, and they all know how to give an oral presentation. And I think that's one of the side effects and one of the main things about these students that go to FFA, that what they come out with is it's just not agricultural. It's amazing how their presentation and their public speaking skills are so much better than other kids that don't go through that experience.
Yeah, I was never one for public speaking. Being on the radio, this is it, because I'm in a room by myself. I'm not in front of people. But to see these kids that can get up and speak to a room full of hundreds of people it's amazing.
And they do it with such composure, and they just do it so great. So once again, the Pine Plains. Once again, the toy show and auction, 28th annual, Saturday, March 16th, 9 till 2 at the Stissing Mountain Junior Senior High School. Now, I know NASCAR Dave's listening, and you asked me if I was going to do this like NASCAR Dave, and I told you no one can do what NASCAR Dave did. But I know he's probably listening in the warm climates of Florida on the Internet. So do you have anything to say to him?
Good morning, NASCAR. We miss you.
Well, Milkmaid, thanks for calling in, and I'm sure NASCAR Dave, when he comes back in town, will hunt you down and say hello to you.
He better.